welcome back to my channel again. Or, I guess it's again because I said again last time. But we're going to be reading... What are we going to be reading? We're going to be reading A Lost Button. So, ready? Here we go. Toad and Frog went for a long walk. They walked across a large meadow. They walked in the woods. They walked along the river. At last, they went back home to Toad's house. "Oh, drat," said Toad. "Not only do my feet hurt, but I have lost a button. One of my buttons on my jacket, that is." "Don't worry," said Frog. "We will go back to all the places where we walked. We will soon find your button." They began to walk back to the large meadow. Then they began to look for the button in the tall grass. "Here is your button," cried Frog. "That is not my button," said Toad. "That button is black. My button is white." Toad put the black button in his pocket. A sparrow flew down. "Excuse me," said the sparrow. "Did you lose your button? I found one." "That is not my button," said Toad. "That button has 2 holes. My button has 4 holes." Toad put the button with 2 holes in his pocket. They went back to the woods and looked in the dark paths. "Here is your button," said Frog. "That is not my button," cried Toad. "That button is small, but my button is big." Toad put the small button in his pocket. A raccoon came out from behind a tree. "I heard that you were looking for a button," he said. "Here is one that I just found." "That is not my button," wailed Toad. "That button is square. My button is round." Toad put the square button in his pocket. Frog and Toad went back to the river. They looked for the button in the mud. "Here is your button," said Frog. "That is not my button," shouted Toad. "That button is thin. My button is thick." Toad put the thin button in his pocket. He was very angry. He jumped up and down and screamed, "The whole world is covered with buttons, and not one of them is mine." Toad ran home and slammed the door. There, on the floor, you saw his white, 4-holed, big, round, thick button. "Oh," said Toad. "It was here all the time. What a lot of trouble I have made for Frog." Toad took all the buttons out of his pocket. He took his sewing box down from the shelf. Toad sewed the buttons all over his jacket. The next day, Toad gave his jacket to Frog. Frog thought that it was beautiful. He put it on and jumped for joy. None of the buttons fell off. Toad had sewed them on very well. That's it. I apparently did not know where that one ended. I want to thank everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please subscribe. I think it's down there somewhere. So, I'm going to do that. Here's my frogs. I found them downstairs, I think. They were not outside where they should have been. Nice and ceramic. But I will hope to see you guys all next time, or girls. I'll hope to see all you girls or guys next time. Thanks a lot. Bye!